Well, howdy tubers. I didn't know if I'd get out here. It's cold. I don't know what the temperature is, but and a little windy, and I thought, well, I don't know. It's cold. But I got a message from a subscriber, and I'll talk about that first, and then I'll tell you some other things. Or ask or report, whatever. Anyway, my best friend Matt, which y'all have seen him and heard of him, I got a message from his wife, and she wanted me to tell him that she loves him more and that she won. Well, I don't know what she won, but if she's thinking that she won Matt, well, she got her a good guy. He's just an awesome Christian, and we just really get along well. I really enjoy talking to him and helping him on his airplanes. I guess I could say airplanes. And of course, you know, he's building an ultra cruiser too. And I was hoping maybe he'd work on it yesterday, because he said I said, well, you've got a torpedo heater, you can work on it. I don't know why I opened that, because I want to talk about something else. But so, from Mariah to Matt, she loves you too so very much, and she says that she won. So, now on to the video. I get several people saying that, of course, you know, they really like the canopy, and they wonder if it keeps it under weight because of the different style, and how much better does the airplane perform. Well, this'll sound strange, but to those that's got a canopy, you can prove it. And you know, of course, you know, it is cooler out, so your airplane's going to have better lift anyway. But ow, just snagged myself on the wingtip. I did that on my P-51 model airplane, put a big hole in my leg. Anyway, I believe that air, of course I can't, that air going up and over the top of this rounded surface creates lift. And, you know, other than of course, that not being on there, of course, there's air still going up there, but it's going to burble over the back edge of that. There we go. There's how we can do it. It's good. That air is going to burble over the back edge of that, and of course, once it hits there, it's all turbulent. But that air flowing right over the top is going to create lift, and I believe that helps in the climb performance. Now, if you don't believe me that creates lift, well, when you got the engine running, if you got a canopy on there, unlock it, unlatch it, see what happens. That booger opens up. So there's your proof. And of course, that's just at an idle or something, or a little over idle. So imagine going 55, 60 mile an hour. That's going to produce a lot of lift. Of course, now, some of you may know about I hit my latch on the first Ultra Cruiser, and that canopy opened up, and I mean, it opened up so fast because of the lift that's creating, and went over and smacked the wing over there and bent that rib, which, if you've seen that video, that was several years ago. I got in there, made me a tool to go in there to spread that rib apart so I could repair it. And so, anyway, so I know that thing opens up fast if it's got air going over, like if you're, now, there's people, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, I said, you know, well, I taxi out with it open, and they say, well, you think that's okay to do that? Sure, I mean, no, the only problem with taxiing with it open is, of course, you know, if you hit bugs or whatever, well, then you're going to get the bug splatters on the inside of your canopy, or if you go through grass and you get some and you chop up some grass, well, that's going to go in on the inside of the canopy. But other than, I mean, it just means you got to clean the inside too. But I really do like the canopy. And like I say, I was thinking, well, after I got here and seen Spike, talked to Spike for a little bit, I thought, you know, it ain't that bad. But yeah, we'll show you. But it is cold, so it's not that bad, but it's just cold. I just don't feel like, you know, getting it warmed up and all that good stuff. And plus I put my added security here to close this, to get the gap in my door closed for the winter. Oh, and I don't know, sometimes those are wet inside there, and they are wet and they're frozen. I got to take the you know, my heat guns that I heat the engine up with and heat up those rods so I could get them out of those tubes. But anyway, Mariah, I hope this does the trick for you. Matt's an awesome guy. There you go, and God bless.